When you walk into a classroom at Coralwood School, you're going to see the most amazing learning environment that you'd ever want to see. We are an early childhood inclusion school, and that means that a little less than half of the students in the class are students with special needs, and the other half of the class are typically developing children. When you walk into that classroom, you have no idea who's who, because everyone is learning the same thing at the same time, but maybe in a different way. Most of the classes are co-taught, so there's a full-time special ed teacher, a full-time general ed teacher, and a paraprofessional. The professional development allows us to be best practices, best research-based strategies, interventions, modifications, accommodations for these children. If it's out there, we know about it and we're implementing it because of our professional development. And not only do our teachers go through professional development, but our paraprofessionals have that opportunity also. So everyone is so highly skilled, at the school to meet the needs of all the children. The way we teach in the classroom is we go above and beyond the standard curriculum. We believe in no limits. We have a very rigorous academic program that meets the needs of all the children. Because our class teacher-student ratio is so small, we can accelerate students to go above and beyond the curriculum. We can remediate, we can modify, so we can meet every child's needs. It's really important for children at this young age to be physically active while they're learning. We use all the multiple intelligences, so we use their hearing, their vision, their tactile, their kinesthetic. We use Promethean boards, which are the interactive smart boards, in every classroom. And that gets the child up and interacting with the content to keep children at this young age perfectly still. Behind a desk is just not going to work for these young learners. We know by research that the earlier children can get into school and start learning, the more productive citizens they will be and more successful they will be. So to take these young children and not only put them in a classroom with a wonderful academic curriculum, but alongside their special needs friends, where they learn acceptance, love, and respect, there is no better learning environment than Coralwood School. In addition to the academics, all the children have specials, and that includes art, music, physical education, computer lab, and library time. Coralwood has a plethora of fun and family-centered activities. We have family reading night, we have spring fling, we have run, walk, and roll, and one of the favorites around Halloween time is our pumpkin patch with a petting zoo and a hayride. We have access to environments that most schools don't. We have a nature trail that is accessible to all of our students, ambulatory or non-ambulatory. Our wheelchair children have access to a tree house that we have out on the nature trail where we do outdoor learning. When we talk about inclusion and interaction among children, there's no better place for this to happen than when they're being children out on the playground. We have wheelchair accessible swings. We have sensory panels for students who are on the autism spectrum. However, it is set up in such a way that it encourages interactive play with the typical children. We even have an edible garden outside that everyone has access to. We have a tricycle track, and that's something that I don't know of any other school has something like that, where we have adaptive tricycles, where children that motorically cannot pedal a tricycle can be passengers on the back, and an able-bodied friend can drive them around. Coralwood is the most amazing place. Miracles really do happen here on every level.